All right, everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Today is the first of hopefully many of our new 5e speedrun series. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. We've spent a good amount of time streamlining some of the 5e stuff. You'll see it in play, but a couple of things you need to know out of the gate. One, we use random character generation, which means the players have no idea what they're going to play until they roll it. Number two, characters will die, potentially often. And when they do, they'll have the opportunity to come back later on in the session with a new character. Number three, loot is going to be random, and it'll be generated via a loot table. And then if you see over there, there's a little slideshow which is talking about some of the basic rules. You guys have the ability to influence the stream. If you go to the link down below, which is our extra life link, you'll be able to donate. Donations will impact the game. So, for example, if you decide to give, $5, you can give someone a roll of the, you can impact the game by giving one of the players a boon or a bane. The list of available boons and banes will be posted in the chat window, so check it out. Without any further ado, we want to dive right into it because we've got a full slate. The Tomb of Horrors and the Demi-Lich Acererak are waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and cut over to the players. All right. Hey, players. How you doing?
Hello.
Doing all right.
Yo.
All right. So as you can see, we got a full slate of players. We've got 6 players tonight, which is great. And each of those players is going to take a minute here to generate a random character. So without any further ado, why don't we just go quickly through the list, let everybody introduce themselves, and if they've got social media or anything that they want to advertise, we can take a minute to do that. So Quasar, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what's going on?
Hi, I'm.
You're quiet. You faded out there for a second. Let me try that again. Oh, we lost you. So we'll come back to him. Gerg, why don't you go ahead?
Hopefully my connection holds up a little better. I'm Gerg. I DM my own things a little bit, but I've been playing with Mega for a really long time, and excited to die several times tonight.
All right, Quasar, I think you sorted yourself out. Are you good now?
Can you guys hear?
Absolutely. Go ahead, hit us. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I seem to be having some connection issues here, but
you're good. Go ahead.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
That's me.
All right, a man of many words. So moving on, we'll go with Semley. Semley, why don't you tell the audience about yourself?
There isn't much to tell. No social media that I can advertise. I'm gonna click on some dice, and I'm gonna kill some guys tonight. It'll be pretty.
Awesome. So Tabarkus, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, Tabarkus.
All right, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody about yourself, and if you got social media, let's shout it out.
Yeah, no social media, but just been gaming in D&D for 38 years, and looking forward to dying tonight because last time I was in Tomb of Horrors, some guy had metagamed his rogue into being impossible to miss traps, and it was boring as hell.
Well, that will definitely not happen tonight.
I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome, awesome. The White Dwarf. White Dwarf, why don't you go ahead and tell us about yourself and shout your socials?
Hey, I'm the White Dwarf, and I'm an old player getting back into the game after a very long time. So I'm ready to play.
Great, thanks. Welcome. XBGT1, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody about you?
Yep, I play occasionally. I also stream on Twitch occasionally under XBGT1 Gaming. And I'm looking forward to getting us killed.
All right. So now that we know everybody, we can take the appropriate amount of pity on their poor souls as they get ready to generate their character. So if everybody would go ahead and open the character generator table, as we discussed. So we'll start from the top. So Quasar, why don't you go ahead and hit the roll button, and let's see what you got. All right, you got a sorcerer. So let me go ahead and tell you what kind of sorcerer you got. So let's see. You got a shadow magic tiefling sorcerer.
Awesome. That's exactly what I'm hoping.
All right, so if you go into the PCs, you'll see that character available. Go ahead and grab him. All right, so that is you. So you can go ahead and rename them and take a look at your sheet. So moving on, Gerg, why don't you go ahead and roll?
All right.
You got a cleric.
Hey, he's called Hiron Lar.
Yeah, let's see what kind of cleric you got. You got another tiefling, a life cleric, a tiefling life cleric. Are you interested? Or just to say it right, you do have the option of re-rolling at the cost of a flaw. So for those of you that have never experienced the flaws, like I said earlier, they're always bad, but they may not be that bad. So it's up to you.
Yeah. I think I will stick with this. It is kind of a blast from the past because the Life Cleric was the very first character I ever played when playing with me.
Fantastic. So if you go into the PC section, you'll see that your Life Cleric is waiting.
Nice.
All right, Semley.
Plus, he's already got a flaw.
Yeah, Greg is already flawed. Anyway, so Semley rolls a 78, which is a wizard. Let's see what kind of wizard you are, Semley. It is an evocation genasi. Genasi are the kind of elemental, genie touched race. How do you feel about that?
Super great on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, all right, clear. Good. Yeah, no problem. So if you go into the PCs section, you'll see your Genasi waiting for you there. So moving on to Barkus, let's go ahead and get your roll. 34, you got a fighter. Let's see what kind of fighter you got. Let's see, 34 is a purple dragon knight. You're a Shadar Kai elf, which is the kind of shadow elf race from the Shadowfell. How do you feel about that?
Good with that.
Okay, so if you go into the PCs section, you'll see your character waiting for you there. All right, the White Dwarf, you're up next. Go ahead and roll. A warlock. Let's see. Warlock. Let's see which warlock you got. You got a half drow celestial pact warlock. How do you feel about that?
I'm divided. Can I try again and just take a flaw?
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and see what flaw. So actually, why don't you go ahead and roll on the flaws table, and we'll see what flaw you get. 5. All right. So your flaw is you are cursed. Which means that if you now not only rolling a 1, but also a 2 on a d20 is a critical failure.
So maybe that was an error.
Well, we'll just have to see. So go ahead and re-roll your character.
Jeez.
All right, you got a monk. How do you feel about monks? You like monks. Well, let's see what kind of monk you got. Let's see.
Monk.
You got a Way of the Four Elements, half-elf monk with the inheritor background. How do you feel about that one?
Sounds good.
All right, you've got a cursed half-elf monk waiting for you in the PCs tab. All right, XBGT1, you are up. You got a ranger. Oh, let's see. So 52, you are a Horizon Walker, half-elf Horizon Walker ranger. How do you feel about your ranger?
Never played a ranger, but let's see. Let's go.
All right. So your ranger is waiting for you in the PCs section. So just like that, we have generated characters for everybody. I'm sure you're quickly diving in and trying to figure out what your characters can do. One thing that I mentioned in the opening, if you are a spellcaster, the only thing we track in speedruns is spell slots or sorcery points in the case of sorcerers. So from that perspective, you have access to your full spell book. So if you are a wizard, you have access to the full wizard spell book for your level. So whatever you can cast at that level, at that slot, you can cast it. There's no restrictions. That said, if you have any other powers, whether they be class features or whatever, just go ahead and verify that they are appropriate to your level and whatever. The other thing you need to do is go ahead and give your character a name. They're all kind of generically named at this point. And you may also need to give that character an alignment. Alignment isn't going to be super important, except for one particular point, but go ahead and give your character a name and an alignment. So as far as the names go, just try to keep them somewhat stream friendly. They can be comical by all means, but yeah.
So poop butt,
Probably not the best name, because I will be referring to you as poop butt for the majority of the session, so you may not necessarily find that entertaining.
do that anyway.
All right. So I'm going to share the map with you guys. So hang on. So you're going to see that it's pretty large, so go ahead and resize it to fit your needs. And that you're all kind of huddled around a campfire at the moment. Is everybody loaded the map? You should be at the top kind of center of the map that opens up.
I see it.
All right, everybody good with the map?
Yep.
All right. So you find yourselves camped just outside of where you believe the entrance to the Tomb of Horrors is. You've been told that this place holds unspeakable wealth as well as amazing artifacts and incredible opportunities for adventurers brave enough to face its perils. You directly to the south, you see a cave opening, as well as two additional openings, one to the east and one to the west. So with that, what would you like to do?
Go into the cave.
Go into the cave. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
We vote on it.
So you've got so you're camped at the base of a low kind of flat-topped hill. There are three openings that are visible to you based on where you're camping. One that is directly south of you, which is about 20 feet wide, and then there are two others of kind of equal width. Again, as I mentioned, to the east and to the west. And so the sounds of kind of echoing can be heard. Drips of water, the general ambiance of what you assume. You've been adventurers for a while, so you're all 10th level characters, right? So you know what a crypt sounds like. So all three tunnels emit similar sounds.
Doesn't make sense for us to split up. We should all go in the same entrance.
No.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference of which entrance to go into?
Straight down the middle, boys.
I say south. I'm with you.
Straight
Yeah,
south?
good with middle.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and approach, and I will let you know what you see.
We don't have a thief type, do we?
Don't need one.
All right, bright, brilliant colors are to be seen everywhere. The stones and pigments undimmed by the passage of decades. The floor of the corridor is a colorful mosaic of stone with a distinct winding path of red tiles about 2 feet wide, snaking its way south down the corridor. No stonework can be seen on the walls or the ceiling 20 feet above, for some sort of cement or plaster has been smoothed over all of these surfaces and then illustrated. The scene show fields with kine grazing, a corpse with several wolves in the background, workers of various races and strange human-animal mixtures of pig human, ape human, dog human, going about various tasks. Certain of the frescoes show rooms of some building, a library filled with many books and scrolls, the door of a torture chamber, and a wizard's workroom. There are chairs, windows, boxes, bales, doors, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manner of things shown on the walls. So I will share with you what the hallway corridor looks like. And that is what it looks like.
Neato.
Wow.
So, so you can see, hold on. There we go. Let me do that. Yeah, you can see a series of mosaics on the walls. About at the edge of your vision, there's that, you know, the chest kind of sticking out of the wall with the two, you know, kind of dog men looking on the it would be on your right hand side, but our left hand side.
I'm not touching that thing.
It's a trap.
Right. Well, to
Alright.
start things off, I'm going to cast Bless on a few people, just in case.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it on myself. I'm going to cast it on Coden and Jamcool Dark Eyes. What the hell? So let me mark that off real quick, and then I'm going to walk into the room, but try to stick into that 2-foot red pathway there.
Okay, hang on 1 second. So that was the sound effect for Bless.
Nice.
I'm right behind
Okay.
you.
All right. I'm good. So, yeah. So you're gonna stick to the path. Yes. Was that?
Sorry, yes,
Sorry.
I was tapping something out. It looks like it goes right next to that treasure chest on the wall, too.
Yes, it does. So it seems to wind like right in front. You can see it in the picture, the red tiles. So why don't you, anyone with an arcane skill, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Expertise! Oh.
Okay. Anyone else have Arcana? Okay. All right. Barry.
That's a
All right.
good one.
Okay. So Barry, you notice that that the red tiles, the pathway, actually seems to be words. That, you know, that there are kind of letters and words written in this path, or this like path.
Do I recognize the language?
You do.
What do I know what it says?
Right now, you can only see a few words. It seems to run the length of the path, so it seems to be a message. So the only thing that you've read so far, just where you are, is the word Acerarak.
Right. So obviously, I relay all of that to the party.
Yeah, incredibly helpful. Yeah. So you're gonna go single file down the path. Is that what you guys are doing?
Follow the leader.
Yes. I don't know if it's closer to there or closer to the
Okay.
left one, but
Yeah. Hang on. Okay. So yeah. So you're just continuing down the path.
Well, I've moved up a bit. Can I see anything else?
So now you see Acerarak congratulates. That's all you can read now. So it's basically like each little. So this room is almost like cobblestone, and the stones are kind of marked red, and so each little stone is a letter in a word. So you see Sararak congratulates you. That's all you can read so far. Okay, hold on. Actually, so let's see. Let's see, who is that? That is Baroness.
That is.
So when you get there, you fall into a pit. So I'm gonna need I'm gonna need a let's see. A pit opens up. So I need. Oh no. So because you were not looking for it, you walked straight into it. So you're gonna take. Let's see. It is a total of 10 feet deep. So you're gonna take d6 plus. So you're gonna take a total of 33 damage, 11 piercing, and 22 poison damage. So so go ahead and mark that off.
33, you said?
33, yes. All right, as you are
Not doing great.
as you fall into this pit trap.
Sort of appears following a little red brick road isn't the best idea.
Be careful with that. Let me see if I don't have any rope. Can somebody help me out?
All right. And then I'm gonna need actually, I'll take a Constitution saving throw, real quick, from you, Baroness, because you may be able to reduce some of the poison damage. No, you are unsuccessful. So you take the 22. All right. So there is a pit there.
Can move up with some rope and help him out.
Yes. Okay. So Baroness, you spend some time. We're not actually in combat right now, so you spend some time and climb out. So this area. Let's see. Hold on. Hang on. Okay, right there is where that fresco is with the treasure chest hanging out of the wall. So let me just, now that you're in here, let me reveal some more area for you. Now that you can see further, you see at the back of the wall is what appears to be some kind of picture, some kind of like wall-mounted like relief sculpture of a devil face. You're still kind of far away, but you can make it out from where you are. It's the size of it's the majority of the back wall. So.
And that's right next to us?
No, it's all the way down at the end of the hall.
Oh, okay.
So are we gonna try to get him out of that pit?
Yeah, he's out.
Can we check for more traps?
Yeah, I might be a little more careful here. I'm gonna cast find traps.
Also, can I tell any more of what the red brick road says?
Yeah, it says, Sarah congratulates you on your powers of observation.
Thanks a lot.
It's fitting, like right as you fall in the pit. Yeah. So the fresco on the left, so the dog fresco, says the most outstanding feature of this location, aside from the pit trap, is actually outstanding. 2 jackal-headed human figures are painted so as to appear to be holding a real bronze chest that protrudes from the wall. So that's what that looks like. So you saw it in the picture, but that's the description.
Who wants to open that thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that, but move around the trap.
I'm gonna cast Find Traps, which has 120-foot range. Is that treasure chest? Is that trap?
Did you cast it? Did you consume the spell slot?
Yes.
Okay. So it is in fact trapped. It does glow. In addition, so 120 feet.
120.
Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and hold on. Go ahead and reveal the other. Oop. Hold on. I'm just revealing the other traps. That's the one.
You made him go away.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll fix him.
Sweet.
That's a good spell.
Can I give
Who's gonna open it?
Did he reveal the traps? I don't see any.
I thought the trap exploded.
Depends on the kind of trap.
Right.
There they are.
Hooey!
So are we gonna try to open that chest thing?
I mean, who's we? Are you volunteering?
All right,
Oh,
I'll
no,
do it. It's on this wall that I'm on. I'll try to open the chest in the wall.
You want to poke it with a stick first? We do know it's trapped.
I could poke it with my bow.
Okay.
Is there a
Yeah, no. So yes, there is an option to disarm it, but it's basically just there's a poison needle trap at the latch, so you can pretty easily bypass that. Now that you know where it is, so you can make a dexterity check with advantage, and I'll tell you if you succeed.
Am I the one doing this?
I mean, you volunteered.
Let's see.
I have pretty good dexterity. Maybe I should try.
Mine's 18.
Oh, same.
Yeah, that's complete garbage. We need to get somebody in with a 7.
How
Make
do
it interesting.
how do I roll it with advantage?
I think you tick the advantage button
In
in
the
the
lower
bottom
left.
left.
Yep, in the lower left, there's ADV. Click on that.
Must be doing something wrong. On the right page, right?
So on the main, which character are you?
I'm Dark Eyes.
Dark Eyes. Okay.
It's on the
So if in the lower left, if you click, you see where it says modifier in the lower left, the very lower left of the screen, not on your character sheet, but in the lower left of Fantasy
okay.
Grounds. There's a button that says ADV. Click on that, and then you go over to where it says abilities, and then go to Dex and double click on that. On the main tab of your character sheet.
I clicked it.
There you go. All right. Yep. Yeah. So you successfully disabled the poison needle trap. Yeah.
All right. I try to take the chest off the wall and place it on the ground.
It cannot be removed from the wall. It seems to be fixed in place.
Can I try to open the chest?
Sure. When it opens, the bottom of the chest slides down, and you hear a mechanism engage, and you now that Baroness already fell in the trap, the trap door swings back closed. But you seem to have reset the pit trap.
Okay.
So had he not fallen into it initially, and you opened it this way, whoever was standing over it would have fallen in. So, the one thing that I want to just, remind you of is below the chest. Well, all around the chest, if you remember the picture, it looks like the wall is painted as a pair of doors. The chest is embedded in the middle of the doors, and so the hallway continues to the south.
Can I try to open the doors, or is it just painted doors?
They're just painted into the wall. So there's a, it's like a what is it? It's plaster. It's plaster that's been painted. Yeah.
Can I try to take a swing at the plaster?
Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll. on your character sheet, the actions tab, you have a short sword.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so you hit it, and you chip away a little bit of the plaster. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Investigation.
Skills.
Oops. Hold on. Click the wrong thing.
On the skills tab.
Also. Did that work?
No. So
Unable to open.
in investigation, so go to the skills
Yeah,
tab,
skills.
go under investigation, and then double click where it says -1.
Double click where it says what?
-1. See where it has. There you go.
Okay. Yeah,
That's how you rolled the check.
Sorry.
So you think, as you look at the area where you hit, you think there may be something behind this fresco, something that looks like it's made of wood. What are the rest of you guys doing while he's hacking away at the plaster?
I'm just watching.
I've been slowly wandering down the hall.
Okay.
Yeah, just keeping eyes peeled for.
Yeah, I would stick around here probably, just sort of keeping an eye down the hall.
Can I take another swing at the wall?
You can, sure. Anybody else? Yeah, so you definitely hit it. Definitely chip away some more plaster, and yeah, now you're certain that there is some kind of wood behind this plaster. It looks like it's in relatively good shape compared to, what it should look like. Plaster buried within a wall in a crypt that's however many hundreds of years old.
Okay. Does it look like if I keep hitting this, I could break through the wood?
Potentially. So if you'd like to try that, then it's going to take a few minutes, and I'll shift to the rest of the folks and see what they want to do.
Sure.
So he looks very interested in breaking away the plaster to get to whatever wood is behind there. What do you guys want to do?
Well, what's further down with this second trap that I'm next to? Is there anything of interest?
Well, as you get further down the hallway, the thing that really is there are two things that are very distinct in this hallway. At the end of the hallway is that fresco of a devil face, and then to the right, to the right on the map is what looks like a doorway or an archway, which is currently filled with hang on. So there's a stone archway. It's filled with a veil of thick vapors, and it seems to be like it's a misty kind of archway. But those are two very distinct things at the end of this hallway.
And that's at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, at the end of the hallway, it's let's see, I'll draw an arrow here. You see that arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's there. So that's the misty archway right there, and then the devil fresco is at the very bottom of the hallway. So what do you guys want to do? Got to keep moving. So let's see. Quasar, go ahead and roll a d12, please.
Quasar.
Here. All right. Maybe Gur, go ahead and roll the d12.
All right.
Wait, I was trying to.
So just pick up one of the. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Dark Eyes, you hear noises behind you.
I turn and look. Can I see anything
Not
back
yet.
towards the entrance?
You don't see anything just yet. Aren't you the one chipping away at that thing, that fresco?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to be standing by it. But in between sword, clashes against plaster, you hear sounds coming from outside.
I want to tell the group about the sounds and see if they want to investigate.
Coming from outside?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, coming from behind you, coming from outside the tomb.
Let's start moving further in. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we can use these pit traps as a choke point if they come in after us.
That's true, actually.
All right, so I'm going to stop hitting the wall then, and rejoin the group.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, Dark Eyes.
Perception.
You think you see humanoid shapes. It's hard to see. You're inside of a dark space and you're looking out, towards the cave entrance. And so, if you think about the crypt entrance, there's sunlight cascading in. The sun is beginning to set outside. And so it's kind of shining and illuminating this hallway at this point, but you think you see figures kind of moving back and forth near the entrance to the cave entrance, or to the crypt entrance.
I'd like to ready an arrow in my bow and take a shot towards the entrance.
You can't really see any targets. I mean, periodically something will come by, but I'll let you make an attack with disadvantage. So you click the DIS button,
Yep.
roll your attack. So on your sheet, you would go to your actions tab, go to your short or to your longbow, and there you go. All right. So you hear your arrow hit something, and there's this like feral kind of growl and a snarl, but then nothing. But then it goes silent again. So what are the rest of you guys doing? I see dwarf friend about 3/4 of the way down the hallway. Rest of you guys.
Yeah, Coden just backs up a little bit and tells Dark Eyes to move back between these pits. Too exposed out there.
All right. So I'm going to start heading in between the traps and join the group.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm going to put my bow away.
Okay. So
I'm not too interested in loot, but I am entranced by the pictures, so I keep kind of moving forward to that end of the tunnel, working my way down there.
And Coden's going to keep his light crossbow out.
Gonna move south to kind of follow the others.
okay. So Okay, and so as you get below the first group of or, you know, that first section of traps, you now begin to see a series of figures, 3 of them in fact. Up here at the top of the hallway. They seem to be shambling, but they seem to be different. You know, they almost look like zombies, but they seem to be different than any other zombies you've ever seen before. And they begin to shamble towards you, but they're still a good distance away. So what did you guys want to do? So actually, why don't we go ahead and roll initiative at this point? So everybody go ahead and roll initiative. One thing that I do is we will roll initiative after every round of combat. So so initiative will recalculate at the end of every round of combat. So what you get this time won't be what you have for the entire encounter. So every round it'll resort.
Great rolls here, guys.
Getting the bad ones out of the way.
Exactly.
Everybody got their initiative in? Dark Eyes. So Dark Eyes, it's main tab, right in the middle of your character sheet. It says init. It should say +4. Double click on that.
+4. Oh, the plus.
And Quasar, same thing.
Jesus.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so at the top of initiative order is going to be Quasar. So Quasar, you got zombies at the top of the hallway. You've got the devil fresco and the misty kind of archway at the bottom of the hallway. What do you want to do?
So, I'm not sure what spells I have available, but
you have all your spells available. So what are you? You are
so can I? Okay, so can I? Yeah. So I mean I know what they are. I saw them. I just didn't know if which ones I had.
Yeah,
pretty much I can use whatever one I want.
Use whatever one you want. You can cast any spell on the sorcerer spell list that you're able to cast. You just keep track of your sorcery points and your and that's how you track like basically spell slots.
So can I do I have enough range to cast a fireball?
Yeah, you can cast fireball if you want. So
right,
basically just go ahead. So control click on the 3 guys, the 3 zombies if you're going to cast it at them. If you're going to cast it on somebody else, then that's fine too, but and then go ahead and roll your fireball and they will attempt to save.
Okay, and how do I do that? I'm sorry.
Go to the actions tab. Right? Go to fireball. And then hold on, you gotta have it set on actions. So then if you have it set on actions, you go to cast, which is that die that's right next to fireball. You see it? Actions tab, level 3 spells, fireball. There's a little D20 there.
Yeah, hold on, I'm almost there. Sorry.
Okay.
The cast below it?
Right,
or the one to the right of it?
To the right of it. Okay. That's rolling saves for all of them. Then go ahead and click the blood droplet to calculate the damage. Okay, so it looks like we got pretty much all of them took some damage, so they all seem to fail their saves. So okay, so they all took 30 points of damage, but they continue to shamble forward. What else would you like to do, Quasar?
Oh, I still have another
So you can move or use a bonus action. Those are your choices. Do you have any bonus actions? So we'll just say it this way. Do you want to move or do you want to stay where you are? Okay, he's going to stay where he is. So zombie number 1 is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's stupid. He falls into this pit trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to fall into this pit trap as well. Zombie number 3, though, is fortunate because he can get all the way up here without falling into a pit trap. And he sees that one. So that's going to be their turn. So, Barry, what would you like to do? So 2 of the zombies are currently in pit traps. They're down 10 feet in pit traps. So, Barry, what did you want to do? Pavel? Emily?
Right. Yes. No. I'm here. I might just play a pacifist this round.
Just stay where you are, not do anything?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and pass your turn. Alright, Baroness, you're up.
Let's see here. I'm going to target that greater zombie 3. Cast a guiding bolt at him.
Okay. That's a hit. Alright, 9 radiant damage, and
oh boy.
He is... the next attack against him will have advantage.
Yep. And with that... I'm just going to back up about 20 feet, and that'll end my turn.
Alright. Jam, cool. Dark Eyes, you're up.
Alright. I'll try to take a shot at him with the longbow.
Okay.
And that's with advantage, right?
Number 3, yes. So target him first by control click on him to target him, and then go ahead and roll your attack.
Did that work?
Do not. No, no. Well, so I can drop the attack on him, and it is a hit. So target him by hovering over him and going control and click.
Control left click, right?
Got it. No. Well, yes, left click. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So now he's targeted. So go ahead and roll your damage because that was a hit.
Nice.
Okay. So 12 piercing damage to him. Alright. Anything else you want to do? Move? Any bonus actions? Do you get multiple attacks? You may, as a ranger.
I'm going to move up.
You do get extra attacks, so you get 2 attacks a round.
I'm just going to move up next to this trap right here.
Okay, so you don't want to take your second attack?
No.
You can move and take your second attack.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm going to move right there.
Okay. Dwarf friend, you're up.
So I'm looking at this misty portal, right? I'm right next to it.
Yep.
So I'm going to hold my breath, and I'm going to try to go into it.
Alright, hang on 1 second. Let me just... there we go. I'll tell you what it says. The stone archway before you is filled with a veil of thick vapors. The stones on either side of the base and the keystone protrude slightly from the stones around them. As you move to within touching distance, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow, the right-hand base stone orange, and the keystone 7 feet above is blue.
So this is some sort of code. So I decide I'm going to hit the yellow, orange, and blue in succession.
Yellow, orange, and blue?
Yes.
Okay. So when you do that, let's see. The vapors stay. The color shifts from yellow to orange to blue and then back to yellow again. So what did you want to do?
I'm having trouble visualizing how it shifted. So the
color changes. So it's almost as if there's like a light at the bottom, right? So it's it's like smoke, right? And when you walk up, it's yellow, okay? And you go up and you touch yellow, orange, and blue, and the color of the mist changes from yellow to orange, then to blue, and then back to yellow.
Okay. I'm going to try a different combination.
Okay, you'll have to do that on your next turn.
Okay.
All right.
Then I'm done.
All right. So Coden.
I'm gonna fire my crossbow at
Zombie 3. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Nope, that's a miss. So the bolt shoots wide over his head as he kind of looks up and watches it skim across the ceiling before falling to the floor.
Hey, Mega, would you mind sharing the map out one more time real quick?
Done.
And I'm gonna take a few steps back.
You also have extra attack. Just to
got a crossbow. It's got a loading loading property.
Yep. Just making sure. But you do have action surge. So, but you probably don't want to burn that just yet.
They're gonna waste it here.
All right, Dark Eyes, you're up at the top of the initiative order. What do you want to do?
I'll go ahead and take another shot at the zombie 3 here with my longbow. Reloading, is that an action?
With your longbow, no. So it's part of your attack action.
All right, so
that is a hit. Okay, another 10 points of damage. Remember, you get to attack twice. So, what else would you like to do?
I'll go ahead and hit again.
Okay. Another hit. As the zombie hisses in anger at your longbow shots. It's another 10 points of damage. So at this point, that zombie has taken a considerable amount of damage, but he doesn't seem phased. You're starting to get a bit concerned. I mean, that much damage should have done that zombie in many times over. You're wondering what's up with these zombies. Okay. Did you want to move?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Barry, you're up.
All right. Let me see what I can do here.
So I lost connection. Did our cleric go already?
No, you're up next. So right now it's Barry's turn.
I'm going to attack one of these guys. I'm just going through my spell list of about 11 million spells. to
Sure.
see what would fit the best.
Okay.
Let's try this.
So he failed his save. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh shit.
What's the range on that?
Let me see. 1 mile.
Well, I mean the area effect.
Yeah, because it might hit the other zombies.
It's
Let
a
me see.
1 mile radius.
I don't. I don't have a radius in my description.
All right, so that's a level 9. That's a level 9 spell. You don't have access to level 9 spells.
Oh no, I thought we were level 10. I'm sorry.
You are level 10, which means you have access to like level 5 spells.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah.
That was a test for the DM, and
Yes.
you passed.
All right, thank you. I'm glad I passed.
All right,
All right.
I'm gonna keep playing now. I was about to quit.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, well, that's a pretty damn powerful spell to cast in a hallway.
That's a silly misclick. I meant to click this here.
Oh, okay. Wish. What was this? What was this spell?
This was a spell that catapult. I think.
Yeah, it says catapult.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. So choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried. The object flies in a straight line. So what were you trying to catapult that weighs 1 to 5 pounds?
Gurg.
Okay.
No. We'll use an old bit of whatever that I had in my backpack. My dear dead cat's at.
Okay. So go ahead and roll d6. Into the gen. There you go. Okay, so he's gonna take 3 points of dead cat damage.
This is the way Fluffy would have wanted it.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, I think that I've just got the one cat. So.
Okay. All right. Quasar, you're up. You probably want to untarget the zombies that are in the pit. They haven't come out of the pit yet. But zombie 3 is visible. The other 2 are in a 10-foot pit.
Okay.
So
whenever I target one, it seems to target all of them.
No, just control click on them and it'll untarget them again.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's not working.
All right, now just control click on zombie 3. There you go.
There we go.
All right, so what did you want to do?
Almost dead.
Oh. All right. Quasar seems to be experiencing some connection challenges, so we'll come back to him. Baroness.
Okay. I'm going to present my holy symbol. And
turn undead.
Having trouble. Yeah, turn undead. I'm having trouble. Let me targeting the other zombies, but let me just do it. Thing here. Ah, man.
He succeeds.
Let me get it against the
you
other.
You also get the sense that like he succeeded easily, as if he may be a more powerful creature than you expect.
Okay. It's not a spell, so with my bonus action, actually no, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon against zombie 3.
Okay.
So the as a tiefling, maybe a giant like horde, I guess, would show up next to him and just like beat him over the head.
Giant horn?
Yes. Like a tiefling horn. I'm very uncreative. I'm very uncreative.
Alright, that you're gonna get a W token. So there it is. So
Beautiful.
That's your spiritual weapon. And so you do 8 points of force damage to him. Okay. Double check that because I think it may. Well, no, never mind. If you cast it at its base level, then yes, yeah, that's the damage it would do. Anything else?
That's all. That's all.
All right. So
Skipped Coden. I had already passed my turn.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me just go ahead and give you the turn back. All right, Coden, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna fire my light crossbow again.
All right, that is a hit.
There we go.
All right, 9 points of damage. So at this point, that zombie is looking. He's not looking bad. So just some rough math. You guys know you've done quite a bit of damage, but he's slow, but he's not. He continues to shamble forward. So what else would you like to do? I think you might have multi-attack. Oh, you crossbow. Never mind.
Yeah, crossbow. So I'm gonna.
Okay, zombie 1 is going to. So I'm just going to remove. Seemingly easily climb out of that pit trap. So I'll leave that guy here. So this guy, he is no longer 10 feet under. He climbs out. You see him kind of pull himself out, and he's going to move forward. And he's going to move to there. Zombie 2 is going to do the same thing, and he is going to move to there. Actually, no, they're gonna basically dash. So he's gonna wind up here, and he's gonna wind up here. But they're not going to be able to do anything else this turn. Zombie 3 is going to fall into this pit. So I'm gonna let me just go ahead and delete that pit, and then I'll just mark him as 10 feet underground. So that's gonna be his turn. Dwarf friend, you're up.
All right.
So standing in front of the misty archway.
Yeah. I'm gonna abandon this puzzle now that I notice there's something going on up the tunnel. I'm gonna use my full movement to get up to that zombie and attack it.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and move.
So I push control and click on it?
Control click, yep. There you go, you're targeting them. Alright. Oh, that is a critical hit.
We got a chair. Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, 16 points of slashing damage to that zombie. So yeah, so that's great. I think you are, let's see, you are a monk, so you do have some key points. Did you want to use a key point? You have, let's see. So key. Let's see.
So like flurry of blows, but then I'd have to drop my.
Yeah. Well, no, you can flurry of blows with your legs.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So like you could do a series of kicks or punch with your offhand. You have a one-handed sword, so go ahead.
I think a series of spinning, flipping, fancy kicks would be good.
So it's flurry of blows is 3 unarmed strikes. So go ahead and make your unarmed strikes.
So do the to hit.
That's a hit. One? Yep, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, that's another hit. That's fine. Go. There you go. 3. Keep going. 2, and that is a miss. All right. So yeah. So there you go. I believe that's it for you this turn, but that was a good round. Pummeling on Zombie 2.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! Looks like I'm first, buddy.
At the top of the initiative order, we have Baroness. Baroness, what did you want to do? You've got a zombie right in your face.
I do. I'm sorry, I lost the map somehow. No, wait, I still have it. Never mind. I do have a zombie right in my face.
So just a helpful tip, right? In the upper left-hand corner of the map, there's a little dragon head. Drag that down to one of your hotkeys at the bottom. That way, if it ever disappears, you can pull it right back up.
Great stuff.
Nice.
I'm just removing the traps for now. They just get in the way. So, go ahead. What did you want to do?
I'm going to target him and cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay, so you are in melee.
Yes.
Are you a warcaster?
No.
He would get an attack of opportunity while you try to cast that spell.
Okay.
So, yeah, casting in melee is a no-no.
Too bad. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'll take an opportunity attack.
All right. So let's see. That is Zombie 2.
Mm-hmm. And it's like all my tiefling ancestors running around in a 15-foot radius.
And he is going to use his empowered slam attack. And that first one is a miss, but he has multi-attack. Second one is also a miss. You're very fortunate. So his attacks are unsuccessful.
I duck behind my shield as his slams bounce off of it, and the guardians continually flit around.
All right, so
it only affects him when he enters the area on a turn or starts his turn there. So
all right, go ahead and draw a circle. So go to pointers, draw a circle, and draw the circle radius. I believe it's 15 feet for your Spirit Guardians, and put it where you want it.
It's around from me. It follows me. So.
Okay.
Oh, it would get greater zombie 1 too.
Yep. Yep. So they'll so you'll be able to target them and roll their saves at the start of their turn.
Correct. And no bonus action, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Dark Eyes, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna stick with the longbow and try to aim at zombie 1 here.
Okay. That is a hit. All right, 5 points of piercing damage.
And I'll just take another shot.
Yep. Okay. That is a miss.
Yes, okay. And can I move as well?
You can.
How many feet? I don't know.
I believe you can move 30 feet, but I'll double check. Should be on your sheet. Yeah, on the main on the main page it says speed 30. So each square is 5 feet. So you can move 6 squares.
I don't recall if there's traps here. So right there, good.
All right. Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, so on the combat tracker, I don't know if you have the combat tracker up, but if you don't, it's upper right-hand corner, the cross swords. On the combat tracker, you'll see a bunch of interesting information. But at the bottom of the combat tracker, you'll see a dragon head with an arrow pointing down. That's how you pass your turn.
What screen is that?
In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a gray button with cross swords.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the combat tracker.
That's how you find it. Is on the top of Fantasy Grounds, on the right-hand side.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I got the combat tracker.
And then at the bottom of the combat tracker, at the bottom left, there's a dragon head with an... Yep, you got it. Dragon head with the arrow down. So, Coden, you're up.
How about that? Let's see if I can...
All right, Coden, you're up.
I'll pull my battle axe.
Okay.
And I'm going to focus on zombie 2.
Okay.
Where does zombie 3? There we go.
Speed.
That is a hit. Okay. 5 points of slashing down.
Second attack.
And that is a miss. Okay, Dwarf Friend, you're up.
All right, I'm going to target the same zombie and hit him with the short sword.
You are... Oh, yeah, there you go. Yep, that is a hit. 8 points of piercing damage. And did you want to go ahead and do your unarmed strikes as well? So every round you can take one unarmed strike. So you basically slash and punch or slash and kick, right? That's what you can do every round. With a key point, you get 3 instead of 1.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering about that if I had to expend the key points each time. Yeah, I'll do an unarmed strike.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, it's a critical. All right, 6 points of damage. All right. Anything else? He's still coming. They don't look bad at all.
Wow. Can I do a dodge action? So that
No, you'd have to take it as an action.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay next to my compatriot.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and pass your turn if you're ready. There you go, Barry. You're up.
All right. I believe that this spell hits multiple targets, so I have those within range selected.
Okay. Which spell is it?
Steel Wind Strike.
I can't right now.
Steel Wind Strike. Yeah. Let's see. Choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. Make a melee spell attack against each target. On the hit, a target takes a lot of force damage. Okay. So yeah, so you're choosing the 2 zombies that are within range. The range is only 30 feet, so you can't hit the other one. So both are hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, 29 force damage to both of those. So 2 and 2, so let's see. 2 is hurt. You can see by the blood spatter on him. One doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, you're successful. Now the other thing you can do is, if you choose, you can teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or missed, if you'd like to, or not.
So I can get closer to the murderous zombies?
Yes. It's your choice.
We'll protect you.
Oh.
I didn't hear your choice.
I'll pass.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So let's see. I'm gonna skip Quasar for now. So zombie number 1 is going to target. It's gonna target Coden. Let's see. So he's gonna do his empowered slam. So slam number 1 is a hit. Yeah, it's 10 points of damage. Slam number 2 is also a hit. 10 points, another 10 points of damage.
Let's see what happens when he gets hit by the Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah. So go ahead and target him and make his save. He fails, so go ahead and roll the damage. Okay, he takes 19. There's the Spirit Guardians. So he takes 19 points of radiant damage, and he's still up. So he is going to stay right where he is, continuing to pummel Coden. Zombie 2, go ahead and target him and make his save.
All right. Oh, sorry.
He fails as well.
The rest of you guys are no longer blessed because I used the Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, so, okay, so, yeah. Did it drop? No, it did not drop. Alright, so the bless is dropped. Okay, so there we go. So he failed and takes 15 points of radiant damage. Okay, cool. So now he is going to pummel. He is going to pummel Baroness, or at least try to. So here he goes. Alright, so he is targeting Baroness. Here is his first attack. That is a hit. And you can take 15, and you succeed on your concentration. Here's his second attack.
Phew!
And that is 25. That also is a hit. Here's his second damage.
Oh man, oh jeez.
Oh, and Baroness goes down. So, now that we've lost our first character, so there are no death saves. Baroness, you are done.
Double oh man, oh jeez.
When he our cleric?
Yep.
Damn it.
his full round movement. So Baroness is no more. Okay. And the spiritual weapon is no more. And the spirit guardians are still up. Oh, well, hold on. So Baroness is dead, so the spirit guardians are gone. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. So, Coden, you're up.
All right, I'm going to stay on Zombie 2, swinging with the battle axe.
All right, that's a hit. 11 points of damage. All right.
Second attack.
All right, that's a hit. And 5 more. He's looking pretty rough, but he's still up.
I'm going to spend my action surge.
Okay.
Damn.
That's a hit. 11 more. He's looking pretty rough, but he's still up. All right, zombie number 1 is going to attack Coden. So here's his first attack. Oh, hold on.
There we go. We need more of that.
I don't know why that. Hold on. I don't know why that was. For some reason, he was targeting everybody. Let me just clear his targets. Hold on. But his first attack was a 1, so that is a failure. So he is going to make a second attack against Coden. So let's see, zombie 1. Okay, so here we go. Second attack. That is a hit. Okay, 15 points of damage to Coden. Okay. So that is his turn. Zombie 2 is going to attack. He's going to move here, and he's going to attack Dwarf Friend. So here is his first attack. That is a miss. Here's a second attack. That is a hit. And you're going to take 14 points of bludgeoning and necrotic damage from that zombie. Zombie 3 is going to attack Coden. Okay, and here's his first attack. That is a miss. Second attack. That is also a miss.
Nice.
All right, that's it for him. Dwarf Friend, you're up.
All right.
Gerg, go ahead and roll a new character.
All right.
Go ahead, Dwarf Friend. You can go while he does that.
Okay. I'm going to attack zombie 2.
There we go. We needed that.
The Rouge.
It is another tiefling, a tiefling scout rogue.
Nice.
All right, it's in the player's
The
list.
next character to die is
Yeah, right. So, Gerg, you're gonna start back at the fire. So hang on, let me just add you real quick.
All right. Should I roll initiative or?
All right, go ahead and roll initiative again if you did already.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. So that was a hit on zombie 2. Go ahead and roll your damage, Dwarfred. Oh, the zombie goes down. Finally.
Wow.
All right, Sax, you are at the campfire. All right. Anything else, Dwarfriend? Did you want to? You could move and make your unarmed strike if you want against one of the other ones.
Yeah, because I have that second attack, right?
Yes.
I'll move up here to zombie 3.
Yep, and make an unarmed strike against zombie 3.
Yes.
You didn't target him, but it would have been a miss. So, anything else? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
All right, go ahead and pass. Dark Eyes, you're up. Standing in front of the misty portal.
All right. And let's give it a go. Oh, come on.
That is a miss. That is a hit. 6 points of piercing damage to zombie 3.
Blast it.
All right. Did you want to move, or did you want to do something else?
I'm going to
Pass. Okay, Sax, you're up.
All right. Rogues can dash with a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Watch out for traps.
It's like, hey guys, how are you? I'm a rogue who's
Right.
completely unaware of all the traps in here.
Yeah, I was. Look, you guys left some perfectly good turkey on the fire, so I ate it, and now I'm here. So that was move action, and then action to dash, and then bonus action to dash, so another 30.
Yeah, that was one of the zombies we killed by the fire.
Awesome.
Who knew? Zombie tastes just like turkey.
It's got. It's a very lean meat, which is pretty nice. You know,
It's an
good
acquired
food
taste.
that I've just acquired.
All right, Barry, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go for the tried and true steel wind strike.
All right.
All right, so that's greater zombie 1, greater zombie 3. Yeah, okay.
Okay, 2 hits. All right, 37 points to. So greater zombie. Let's see, who is this guy? All right, greater zombie 2 is dead. 3 is still alive. 1 is still alive. Anything else?
No, that's all I've got.
All right, Coden, you are up.
It actually looks like
I think
it
it's
passed.
Gem Cool is.
Oh. Is it my turn?
No.
It
Oh,
re-rolled.
Yeah,
You
sorry,
re-rolled
sorry.
initiative.
Yeah, we're back at the top of the initiative. It's Dark
Yeah,
Eyes.
that confuses me too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give it another whirl.
All right, that's a hit. Oh, zombie
Nice.
goes down.
Very nice.
There he goes.
There we go. Oop. Is that a hit?
It says it in the chat. Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
All right, 12 points. Of
There you go.
All right. Did you want to move or stay where you are?
Nope.
If you're done, go ahead and pass the turn. All right, Barry, you're up.
What?
You are up. Initiative is random.
Right. Give me a second. I'm trying to pick a spell. I'll go for this little guy right here.
What is it?
Hold on. I'm trying to make sure that it's not. Okay, so it is a 15-foot cone. I would damage 2 party members, but I'm okay with that.
Oh, what?
Oh, a 1 for the zombie. Did you target your player? So the players that would be affected?
This is a miss. Sorry.
No, I didn't, but it would have been a miss.
Well, no, it's not a miss. So he failed his save, so he's going to take the damage. The other people, 5, 10, 15. A 15-foot cone would only hit Quasar. Why is Quasar still in there? Hold on. Let me just delete that real quick. Okay. That would only hit Dwarf Friend. It wouldn't hit the zombie.
But doesn't it go out to no, it doesn't. I was looking at the description of the different
three
stuff.
squares, yeah. 3 squares.
Right. I mean, so we've got, who's it hitting? Dwarf Friend? Is that the only person that's...
That's the only person it would hit if you decided to cast it.
I mean, at this point, I'm pretty committed. So why turn back now?
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press pause on that. Intentional team attacking is not good. So we're not going to do that.
I mean, it wasn't initially, right? But it's turned into that.
Yeah, it's just a funny thing. Whoops.
No. So cast something else.
All right. Let's see what we've got. Well, let me dig around in my bag to see if I have any other dead cats. I've found one.
So you can use frostbite. You can use not shocking grasp, but yeah. I mean, that's fine. Go ahead. What did you want to do? Another
I
dead cat?
don't know. Somebody's messing around with my spell.
I changed your spell, your actions tab, so that you have all the actions, so you can just click on them.
Right.
So
it doesn't have all my spells there, which is the problem. Which is why I've been spending quite a bit of time dragging the rest of the spells in there, because all I have is cantrips and 2 wizard spells. All right.
There you go. They weren't listed as prepared, so they're there now. So go ahead and select what you want.
So back to catapult, cat number 2.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay, he failed, so go ahead and click the blood icon next to him. Next to catapult. There you go. Alright, 13 points, that's enough to take him out. Alright, so that zombie is no more. You guys are now free from threats in the hallway, and have a new member of the party named Sax, a tiefling rogue that has joined you. So what did you want to do?
Hey, y'all. That seemed easy. Who the hell is this?
Can we try a name like that, you should be a bard.
Yeah, right.
Gotta move back to that doorway. Figure out that pattern.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? So you got the devil face fresco on the south wall, the archway of mist on the southwest or the southeast, and then the partially hacked up plaster under the chest back up top.
Actually, can Coden take a potion of greater healing?
Do you have it? Oh, hold on. We get loot. So
they were listed. I didn't know if they were just listed in
No, you can
case we picked them up or we had.
Is it on your sheet?
Yes.
Inventory.
But it's not in my inventory, so it's
where
on my actions tab, but not in my inventory.
Oh no! That doesn't mean that's just there as a convenience if you pick them up.
Gotcha. I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and roll some loot. So this is gonna. So the loot is gonna show up in the party sheet, which is upper right hand corner. It's like the 3 little guys and then the eye next to it. Let me just drag you guys to the party sheet real quick. Hang on. Just put you guys in the party sheet. And you will be able to retrieve loot. So starting first, we're gonna have Barry. Barry, you are going to get. Actually, you know what? I'll just give it to you. Here we go. So Barry, dragging it. I'm putting an item in your inventory. Bam. That's
like to prioritize getting items that weigh 1 to 5 pounds, as per the description of my catapult spell.
Okay, well, I believe this falls into that category, so go ahead and check your sheet, and you'll see what you got. Next is Coden. Coden, you get, you get an item, so I'm going to go ahead and drag that to your inventory. There you go. It's in your inventory. Next up is Dwarf Friend. Dwarf Friend, you are going to get, there we go. So Coden gets that. Sorry, Dwarf Friend gets that. So let me drag that into your inventory. Okay, there you go. And then Dark Eyes, you're gonna get this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Dark Eyes, I'm putting this into your inventory. There you go, that's what you find. And Sax, even though you were late to the party, you get some loot too. So there we go. Let me roll that. Okay, there we go. And so that's for Sax. So Sax, inventory. There we go. All right, so you've all received some loot. So go ahead and take a look and see what you got. Now, if you, what would you like to do?
I'd like to give away my wand of magic missile.
So would you like to trade someone for it? Is there somebody who would like a wand of magic missile?
I would. I have 10 feet of string.
I'm sure he's probably going to be looking for something of value.
Is anybody up front?
Hold on, I got one more thing that you guys should have. So you should all have, a potion of healing.
Am I able to recover any of my arrows from the dead zombies?
Yes, you can recover all your arrows.
All of them, sweet.
Yeah. So here we go. So I'm gonna put 5 potions in the party sheet inventory. So go ahead and grab them. Let's see. Put 5 of those in there. There you go. So in the party sheet inventory, there are 5. Actually, let me just hold on. So yeah, go ahead and grab them out of the party sheet inventory. So what do you guys want to do?
Coden is going to go ahead and use at least one of his potions of healing. I believe I have myself targeted.
Yep. 9 HP back.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the second one too.
Okay, 9 more. Those are pretty good rolls for potions of healing. All right. What else? What did you guys want to do?
And I'm going to tell whoever the catapult guy is that you know, you can always use Banus's head if you need something. About probably less than 5 pounds, considering how fast he died.
Is that a comment about brain power? That's a knowledge cleric. I had big brains.
I think you were a life cleric, actually.
No, it was definitely knowledge. But still.
Dwarf could have used his potion as well, his healing potion.
I think I had a potion.
Yeah, no,
But,
it's... Okay, so what else? What do you guys want to do? Gotta keep moving.
Yeah, let's continue on to the southeast here.
Can I give someone my wand of magic missile?
I'll take it. Anyone can use those, right?
Yep. Anybody can use it. You can use it.
I can.
Yeah, oh yeah. Magic missile is an auto hit, right?
Yeah.
So there's no, you know, you everything that you receive you can use in the loot deck.
How can I explain what happened with the portal to the party before I joined the combat?
You can just explain it. I mean...
Okay, so this misty portal here, I was looking at it, and there's 3 colors. On the left, there's yellow. On the right, there's orange. And on the top, there's blue. But the mist is yellow. So I already tried a pattern of touching the sides different colors. And I tried yellow, orange, and blue. The mists changed from yellow to orange to blue and back to yellow.
I just put the description text back in the chat window for you guys, so that you guys can read it as well.
I am nervous, more nervous about yellow and orange than a blue-colored mist.
So if you what you notice is, or what you remember is when you touched it, right? The color of the mist shifted momentarily before ultimately returning back to yellow.
And if... I'll try pressing on the yellow stone, see if anything happens.
Just yellow by itself?
Just yellow by itself.
It just stays yellow.
What if we press all 3 at the same time? If you can go up to the one, 7 feet off the ground or something like that, and we can push the other ones at the same time as well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is that what you want to try to do?
Unless anybody else has a better idea.
I do not.
Let's try it.
Okay. So you press all 3 simultaneously, and there is no effect.
No effect.
It just stays yellow.
So just choose one and go through.
Well,
they're all unknown regardless.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't have cleric spells anymore. I will throw a ball bearing into the mist.
Okay. It disappears beyond the mist. Once you throw it into the mist, it's too obscured to see. You see it momentarily, and then it just disappears.
Do I hear it hit the floor?
No.
Coden steps forward and walks through the mist.
Okay. So while it's yellow?
Whatever it was.
Yeah, it was yellow. Okay. So okay, you appear. You are teleported back to the top of the hallway, and you are completely naked and missing all of your equipment.
Ha ha!
Well, we know what the yellow does.
I can give you my Dimir insignia to cover up your shame, at least.
Have no shame.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you are instantly teleported, but in the process of teleportation, all of your equipment, clothing, all of your items that you're carrying are lost, and you are returned to the top of the hallway. You're looking down, and as you appear, you see your party members down at the end of the hallway, and they turn around and see you standing there in the opening, completely undressed.
I point and laugh. I will press the button to turn the mist orange and then run through as it's orange.
Okay. So you
Oh god.
Anyone have a weapon I can use?
Got a crowbar and a hammer. Can you use throwing darts?
I can fight with anything I need to, but anything's better than barehanded.
Coden, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
I'm going to put some darts in the party sheet. Can you grab them?
Yeah, Coden, perception roll, if you would, on your skills tab. Okay. All right, you're screwed.
Take it up
All
there.
right. Anybody else? So the tiefling rogue has disappeared. What did you guys want to do? I'll go back to him in a minute if you guys aren't going to do anything, but I want to give you the chance to do something first.
I'm going to do the same thing the rogue did.
Okay.
So, orange and run through.
Okay. And which character were you?
Oh, I'm dwarf.
Okay. All right. So you go through and you appear over here. Anybody else? Barry, what are you doing?
I'm following, I guess.
So you're going to push the orange and run through?
Sure.
Okay. And you appear over here. Anyone else?
Got a little crowded in here.
We're all in an oubliette.
What are you doing, Dark Eyes?
Just to clarify, so orange went there. What color was it to teleport to the beginning of the hall?
Yellow.
All naked.
So I would like to. I guess I'd like to try the blue one.
Okay. So you push the blue and walk through?
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna appear over here. I'll get back to you in a minute. What about you, Coden? Naked Coden?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
Hit the orange stone and step on through.
All right, there you go. So the four of you are in. Coden, I'll get to you in a minute. So let me just catch up these guys here. So this miserable cubicle appears to have absolutely no means of egress. 3 iron levers, each about 1 foot long, protrude from the south wall of the chamber. So it's basically a 10 foot by 10 foot room with 3 levers sticking out of the wall. There doesn't seem to be any way out. There's no door. Just these levers.
We should throw all the levers at the same time.
Agreed.
1, 2,
All right. Hold on.
3, 7.
4. Yeah.
Okay, so the iron levers, so it looks like you can move them horizontally or vertically, in combination. Okay, so did you want to move them up or down? Let's see. Did you want to move them up or down?
Up.
Can we investigate the if there's anything written on the walls that might give us a hint?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. So you see what you think might be some faint scratches in the wall, and there's what looks like almost gouges made by metal or something that run from about the middle of the room down to the floor.
I believe we're in a meat grinder.
Is there anything on the ceiling that I can loop a rope through?
Nope. Looks smooth.
Okay. I jump up onto Coden's shoulder.
Okay. All right, you're on his shoulders.
Throw the levers, I'll be fine.
Up or down? So one at a
Pull them all
time,
down.
all 3 of them. What do you choose?
All 3 at once, pull them down. Are you with me?
Is
All
it
3 at
agreed?
once, pull them down.
I'm with him.
Yep.
Okay. Well, hold on. Somebody else needs to sound off. There's 4 people in here. Does everybody agree?
Who hasn't sounded off yet?
Yeah, I'm good with whichever way they move.
Okay, cool. So you guys pull all 3 levers down at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pull all 3 levers down. The floor falls out beneath you into a 100-foot deep pit.
Sweet.
You're all dead. None of you will survive the fall. So we're gonna go ahead and roll new characters for all of you. I'm gonna so in a minute I'll tell you. We'll have you rejoin, but I'm gonna switch over to Dark Eyes.
Victory!
All right, Dark Eyes. So you find yourself in a small hallway, apparently behind the fresco of the jackal-headed men.
Mm-hmm.
And you find yourself in this small hallway, and there is a door to the west. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll new characters on the character table? I will go ahead and make those available to you in a second. So let's see, who did we lose? We lost.
I got a cleric again.
Dwarf Friend is gone. Sax is gone. Barry's gone. Coden's gone. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? We've got 37 for Barry. So Barry, let's see what you are. You are a monk. How do you feel about that, monk? It's a 37. Where's? I think that was taken already. So go ahead and re-roll. Free re-roll. 37 was already taken. 17 is a cleric. I think that was also already taken. Go ahead and re-roll that. 22 is a different cleric. So, did you want a cleric? Are you good with a cleric?
I'd rather not.
Okay. You want to take a flaw or take the? Okay. So go ahead and so 35 is a fighter. Let me pull up the flaws table. Go ahead and roll on the flaws table. Minus 10 speed, minus 5 initiative. You're a lazy fighter. 35 is human samurai. All right, it's available for you in the PCs tab. So let's see, what else we got? Sax, 17 is a cleric. I think that was already in use, so go ahead and re-roll that. Sax, re-roll your character.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, Greg. Yeah, re-roll your character.
Hey, Druid.
Druid, okay, 28. Let's see, 28. Okay, it is a Yanti pure blood druid. Are you good with that?
Sure.
All right, there you go. It's in the characters. Dwarf Friend 20 is a goblin order cleric. What do you think? All right. It's in the character sheet, or sorry, it's in the PCs area. I think we're missing somebody. Who didn't?
Tabarkus, I just rolled.
Oh, okay. There we go. 19. A Furbolg nature cleric.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. So go ahead and grab that out of the PCs tab. All right. So Dark Eyes, you see a door in front of you. It does not appear to be locked. As a matter of fact, it doesn't look like it has a lock at all.
All right, I'll open the door.
Okay. So you open the door. Let's see. So somebody didn't grab their character yet.
I'm trying to, but it just shows up as unnamed. Open up.
Which one did you have?
That was the goblin.
Goblin.
Do I have to drag it? There we go. Right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we're
that's
cooking
you.
with that.
That's you, yeah. Okay. All right. So let me. Okay. Put you guys all into. So, Semley, go ahead and name your fighter if you would. Dark Eyes already had.
We'll be back in a couple seconds.
Okay. Okay. So. Actually, you know what? This is probably a good pause point. Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break, bio, beverages, whatever, and we will be right back.
All right.
All right, and we're back. Thank you very much for bearing with us through that brief break there. After a couple hours, people tend to have to use the restroom, so appreciate it. But here we are. So, Dark Eyes, you're standing in front of the door. Did you say you wanted to open the door? I believe you did. I think he might not yet be back, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and open it and reveal what lies ahead. Okay, there's a rough-hewn room with 4 adventurers sitting in it around a campfire. And in the corner of this room is a 4-armed gargoyle. So let's just put that guy on the map for you guys. Okay. All right, and he was in stone form until Dark Eyes walks into the room, or until Dark Eyes opens the room, and everybody's going to need to roll initiative as he comes to life. So here, hold on, I'll give you the story here. That's the wrong one. Now, 1 second. Yeah, everybody can go ahead and roll their initiative.
All right.
What appeared to be a statue an instant ago comes to life before your eyes. The creature flaps its wings and stares at you. So as soon as the door was open, you guys, the 4 of you, were all standing in there trying to figure out how to get past this room. When all of a sudden, you know, this, what you thought was a statue just comes to life and starts engaging you. So Dark Eyes, you're first.
Okay.
So what did you want to do?
Just while I've opened these doors, right?
You opened the door, yes.
Okay. And we have this gargoyle thing. All right. Okay. Do I have to go in the room? So
you don't have to. You don't have to go in the room. You open the door. You see 4 people sitting around a campfire. As soon as you open the door, what appeared to be a statue in the room comes to life.
Comes to life.
Yes. Like starts moving around and flapping its wings, getting ready to attack somebody.
I'd like to go in and attack it with my bow. I cannot select it though.
Would you say you can't select your bow?
No, I want to attack it with my bow, but I cannot select the gargoyle.
Oh, hang on a second.
I'd like to verbally appeal to its sense of compassion.
All right, now you should be able to.
There we go.
That is a miss. That is it. 6 points of damage. Is that it? Did you want to move in further?
I'll move right here. And where's this sheet?
I'm gonna use
Salish.
Salish is gonna use Fairy Fire on that dude. Nice. Cool. So now all you guys' attack rolls have advantage on that thing. Just gonna back up 10 feet.
Trackus.
All right, I'm gonna drop the Toll the Dead on him. Oops, I cheated on the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing.
All right. Let's go ahead and pass your turn if you're ready. All right. Okay. So the Gargoyle is going to attack Dwarf Eater. It's the closest thing to him. So he's going to first try to attack with his claws. That's a hit. And 6 points. And then he's going to attack with a bite. That's also a hit. And let's see, that is... Bite. Well, hold on, I rolled it twice by accident. So let me subtract that 6 from you. So this is... Okay, there you go. All right, and then it is going to hover. It's not going to leave its space. It's going to hover up in the air, about 10 feet. So here we go. All right, so it is. Hold on, I think it makes more attacks. Hold on. It has 4 arms. Makes 3 attacks. Okay, so it's gonna make 1 more attack, 1 more claw attack. Oh, I don't know why that happened. So shouldn't be.
An advantage, yeah.
What? It shouldn't have been with advantage.
Why not? I have Fairy Fire on him.
No, I'm attacking him, not the other way around. So hold on a second. Oh, because he targeted himself. So that's why. So let me just go to his targets and then get rid of that. Okay, and then I'll roll the claw attack again, and that's a miss. Okay, so Dwarf Eater, he misses you with his extra attack. So Dwarf Eater, you're up.
Can I assume that since he's close enough to attack me with melee, I'm close enough to touch him?
Well, he flew 10 feet up in the air. Well, no. Well, you would have gotten...
Didn't he just make an attack?
Yeah, I know. I had it out of order. I didn't realize he had 3 attacks. I thought he only had 2. So he makes 3 attacks and then he floats up in the air. But you can get an attack of opportunity on him if you want as he's floating up. If you are inclined to do that.
I want to use stone shape on him. Change him into a walking stick.
He is currently in flesh form. He is not in stone form.
Well, then I guess that won't work.
Yeah.
I want to use banishment on him.
Okay, you can try that, yeah.
Alright, do I have to roll? Or just luck?
It's a save, so target him and cast it, and he'll make a save. If he fails, he's banished.
Okay.
He succeeds. He is not banished.
Do I have any other? Well, then I will try to heal on myself.
What kind of heal? Healing word. It has to be a bonus action. So do you have any bonus action healing spells?
There's a lot. Cure wounds, I believe.
Cure wounds is an action. Healing word, I think, is healing word is a bonus action.
One action.
Yeah, healing word. Look for the ones with a B, right? That means it's a bonus action. So you already used your action to try to banish, to cast banishment. So all you have now is a bonus action. So there you go. So that actually should have done more. So that's not correct. So it should be 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So if you go to your so you would, when you cast Healing Word, it should be 1d4 plus 4. So you get a total of 5 back. So go ahead and make note. I can edit this. 1d4 plus.
So just reduce my wounds to 8.
Yeah.
Well, I was fine with a plus 10.
Here we go. 1d4 plus 4. Okay. Suman Hamurai. You're up. Gargoyle, 10 feet in the air.
Right, 10 feet in the air. I imagine I can't reach it with my battle axe? Or can I? How long is that battle axe?
What are you? You're human?
Yep.
Yeah, the battle axe is about 4 or 5 feet, so you could like run up and jump and hit him.
Would that be with disadvantage, or how would that look?
Nope. I'll let you.
All right.
At 10 feet, he's still attackable. If he moves up to 20 feet, you won't be able to reach him.
All right. So I would like to do that then. So I move up there because I imagine it's the only place I'd actually be able to reach him from. And
all right. That's a hit.
Nice. Why did was that with? Yeah, that was with advantage because we do have some sort of.
Because of the fairy fire.
Partially resisted.
Yep. He has resistances. You have multi-attack, so make sure you use it.
Do I?
Yeah, you have extra attack. You got it at 4th level.
I will do the thing.
Or 5th level, actually, I think.
So it looks like that was a hit again?
Yep. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Well, I would like to step back to where I was standing before, but I don't know if that'll be counted as a disengage action. If I'm not, okay, I would like to do.
So let me finish. I didn't want to interrupt you, but disengage is an action. So if you were to step back, he would get an opportunity attack against you if you're okay with it. If you don't want an opportunity attack, you'd have to stay there.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay there. I didn't know if I was necessarily engaged because I can't attack him from where I am. I have to jump to attack him, but I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that he can't attack me from where I am. So I'll stay there and I'll pass my turn.
Yep, okay. So at the top of initiative, Salish
All right, let's try. Gonna try a confusion against it. No, actually, I have to concentrate on this, don't I?
Dark Eyes, you're up next, so think about what you want to do.
Okay, I'm going to cast Ice Knife on him. So I'm going to fling it at him, and I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So see if it hits. It misses, but hit or miss, the shard explodes, and he has to succeed on a dex saving throw.
Okay.
The DC on this should not be 12, but
No, you gotta correct that.
see what happens.
All right.
My wisdom's 18, so it should be like 16 or 17. I don't. But let's just half is fine, and then it's going to be 46 cold damage.
Whoa.
All right, Dark Eyes, you're up. Suman, you're up next. Think about what you want to do. That's a hit.
He's still at 10 feet, so I want to do more of the same.
Okay. That's a hit. All right, Dwarf Eater, you're up.
All right. I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon against him. Oh, I have to turn.
All right, it's a hit. The W is the weapon.
Did I do that right?
Yep.
Should be 1d8 plus something, but it did 6. I don't know.
Yeah, let me check your sheet. Hold on.
Maybe I drank the wrong damage.
Yeah, it's 1d8 force.
Oh, okay, that was plus something. Okay.
No, it's not plus anything.
Do I get to swing again?
Swing what? You can attack with your weapon. But you're a goblin. You're not. He's 10 feet in the air.
Sure.
What you could do is you could use a cantrip or something like, what are you, cleric? Yeah, you could use like you could cast a cantrip. So something like Toll the Dead or what's that other one? Yeah, I can't remember.
Word of Radiance.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'll do Toll of the Dead. That one seems like a good one. You point at one creature you see within range and the sound of it.
Or Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame is an option too. I'll just put it on your sheet.
Toll of the Dead.
Okay, go ahead. Alright, he succeeds, so no damage.
Okay.
Alright, Trackus.
I'm going to try Toll the Dead as well.
Fails.
There we go.
11 damage. Alright, the Gargoyle is going to... He's going to descend. He's going to try to attack Suman. Let's see. Alright, here he goes. So he's going to descend down to 5 feet off the ground. And he's going to use a multi-attack. So,
so question.
Claws. Yeah.
See, at 10 feet, at 10 feet away, he is outside of my reach. I have to jump to attack him. But if he descends to within reach, when he then ascends back up, do I get an opportunity attack from what's perceived from my side as a disengage?
If he ascends back up, but yes.
Okay. All right.
Alright, 9 claws. That's a hit. And then the bite. And the bite's a miss. Alright. So at the top of initiative order, we have Dwarf Eater.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy with Sacred Flame.
I think hold on, I think the DC is wrong. Hang on. It shouldn't be 12. There you go. Should be 16. Go ahead. No, that's not casting it. So, if you go, hold on, you didn't have the, there you go.
There's the cast, right?
Hold on, let me pull you up. Yeah, so the cast is the die. The D20.
Yeah, hit that. So that's, I think I did that right. The next time I did 16 again.
You're not targeting him. Got to target the, there you go. Now roll it.
Okay.
He succeeds. So, no effect. Anything else?
Yeah, I have a bonus action spiritual weapon.
Yep, go ahead. It's a crit. That's good damage. Alright, I believe that's it. You're gonna pass your turn? Alright, Suman.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna try to switch it up and attack him with my battle axe.
goes down. So let's see. So when the gargoyle dies, its color falls off. And when its color falls off, a compartment that was kind of hidden behind it opens, and a small piece of parchment so I'm going to share this with you guys.
I'm picturing those pajamas with the butt flap. That's the compartment that opens, and the note falls out.
And this note falls out.
That's not a real word.
The archway that we went through previously.
Low and high for gold. Is there gold on the ceiling or anything like that?
No. So there
Yellow
are
around the portal.
There are two doors. There's one south and one kind of southeast. So
I say we go to the one in the south.
Agreed. It's been going south the whole time, so let's do that.
all right. So which one do you want to go to?
South door.
South door.
South. Okay. So who's gonna open it?
Salish will.
What could go wrong?
Nothing.
The door opens to a 10 by 10 room with another door.
Okay.
Now, should I ask these guys how they got in here?
You can. I mean, all they tell you is they got this far. The door behind you closed, and they've been unable to get past this room, that the other doors were locked. They were trapped. They've been here for about 3 days, and they're almost out of rations.
Okay.
Are we since we're at a never mind.
So you guys started with full HP. Let's see, Dark Eyes, you are at full HP. So so it was basically a long rest. But then you fought the gargoyle. So
yeah, you haven't really been hit yet.
I would like to. Can I use action to heal? Just do a mass heal on everyone.
I think our DM might be muted there.
sorry, everybody else is healthy. The only people that are wounded are Dwarf Eater and Suman. I'm putting some more potions of healing into the party sheet. If you don't already have one on your character, go ahead and grab one.
Nice.
So the 4 new characters should be getting one. Alright, so where do you want to go? You got a door to the south leading to another door to the south.
I yell back, you guys, there's another door to the south.
How do I grab just one thing out of the party sheet?
You just grab it by the dragon icon and drag it onto your sheet. So the little dragon icon.
Oh,
there you go.
okay. Yep.
Okay. So door to the south, leading to a door to the south. Where do you guys want to go?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
Keep going south.
yeah, I imagine the door to the south.
Do we want to open the other door?
And how?
The last one. You want to open this one soon, man?
Oh, it's super hard. So I jiggle the handle. Does it turn?
It does.
Is there?
Doesn't appear to be
Great.
locked.
Nice. I open it and swing it open, Kramer style, and slide through.
Okay, it leads to another room where there is a door to the west.
Somebody else's turn.
I'll open the door to the west.
Okay, it opens and reveals a door to the north.
Who's next in line? I don't think it connects back to one of the places we've already been, because we see a door from the other side, unless it's a hidden door or something like that.
I'll go ahead and open the next door.
Okay. It opens to reveal a door to the north.
Say what?
Guys, I think that one is trapped.
That looks suspicious.
Probably a secret door into the room we were just in.
I mean, let's go back. I'm going to go back anyway.
And check
And-
the other door.
I'd like to check the other door. Yeah.
Too.
So I jiggle the handle.
It's not locked.
I open it, but I don't step through. What can I see?
It appears to be an empty room. Give me a perception check.
All right. One second here. As soon as I find it.
Okay. So you stare in there intently, and you think you see the faintest of outlines of a potential door to the south in that other room, but you'd have to go in there and investigate.
I guess I go in there.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. You think you find part of a door, of what may be a secret door to the south. It looks like there's like in the wall, there's like a cut, like a horizontal cut at about, maybe 7 feet high on the wall. There's a horizontal cut in the wall that's like too straight to be coincidental. But the rest of the wall, maybe it's just the dust and the cobwebs and stuff. It's just you can't really seem to make out the rest of the door.
So,
it is a door.
So hey guys, I think there might be a door here. Can somebody with a fresh set of eyes check this out to make sure that I'm not crazy?
Sure. Can I make an investigation check as well?
Yes. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
cast it.
There we go.
Yeah, you're pretty sure there's a secret door there, especially since he kind of pointed out the general vicinity.
Yeah.
You kind of run your hands across it, and you see, you think that there's a door there that you'd have to push to open.
You cut off there to do what? Push?
You'd need to push to open.
Okay, I'll push against it real hard.
Can I assist? I forget the assist mechanic.
It just gives him advantage on a strength check.
Oh, okay, great.
Maybe I can give you. No, I can. I'm okay with strength.
It seems to elude you, even though you're assisted. Perhaps.
All right.
Perhaps Suman could give it a shot.
I shove him out of the way.
Magic. If I detect magic in there, then maybe I can see a different way through.
Did you want to cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
Okay. So you concentrate for a moment, and your eyes almost roll back in your head as you think intently. And as you open your eyes, the entire area that you're standing in has a faint magical glow. But to the southwest, there is a very strong magical glow, but you can't see it. You can just kind of feel it, But yeah, to the southwest, there's a very strong magical energy. But where you are here, this whole area has a very light kind of magical aura about it. Almost as if somebody was trying to mask the strong magical aura with a weak one, or like a fake one. So, alright, so Suman, go ahead and make me a strength check with advantage.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are having a tough time. The door like moves a little bit. It's like, but after potentially centuries of being stuck shut, it requires a significant amount of effort. I will allow you to make one more strength check with advantage. Let's see if you can push it open. All right, yeah, that's it. You kind of prop your foot up against some loose stone, and you manage to push the door open, and it slides to reveal an empty chamber.
Anything on the ceilings?
Not that you can see. You'd have to go in there and give it a thorough investigation.
Now that I'm in the room, can I see anything more? Is it more distinct?
Probably not without an investigation check or perception.
Well, I have to detect magic on me for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like I said, it's still. This whole area has that faint aura, but that you sense that strong magical like presence, probably about, I don't know, 80 feet away, give or take.
Oh.
Like it almost to the point to where it overpowers what's here. But it's almost, like I said, it's like, think about it like a if you had a box and you threw a sheet over it, right? You can see the sheet, you can feel the sheet, but underneath that there's a box, right? So the box is the strong magical aura, but the sheet just kind of is covering over it, but it's somewhat far away from where you are. So, go ahead.
I was gonna say the walls are stone. Yes.
Yeah, this whole area is like roughly hewn stone. Um, it is not ornate in any way. That first passageway you came in was extremely ornate. Like it was plastered, it was painted. This is just roughly hewn stone. So anybody who wants to investigate that room, just tell me what you're looking for, and you can make a roll.
I'm looking for the solution.
Okay.
A secret door.
The solution is 42.
Brilliant.
Every solution.
So somebody said they're looking for a secret door?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an investigation check. Where are you looking for a secret door?
The south wall.
Okay, so give me an investigation check with advantage.
I'm gonna need it.
There are like dozens of secret doors on that wall, you think. Like just various different sizes and shapes and colors, just all over the place.
All right, I'm gonna check as well.
Okay.
The south wall.
Okay. So you, kind of similar to the previous room, you find like a horizontal cut. You know, I mean, you're feeling around, you're really getting in there, and you find a horizontal cut, but you can't necessarily trace the outline of a door. Again, it seems strange that there's this kind of clean horizontal cut in the wall at about the 7-foot height.
Guess we should pack up, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go home.
Congratulations, you've won the tomb of heaven. All right.
All right. Someone else check the wall. Someone else take a look.
All right, I'll check it out.
All right. Investigation check with advantage. Double secret advantage. Okay. At this point, I fucking give up. There's a secret door. All right. Would you like to try to open it?
Has everyone checked the wall yet?
I think so.
I haven't.
Only 3 of us did.
I can use stone shape to just change it, right? I can make a hole in the wall with stone shape.
Could try, sure.
All right, I would like to try that.
Okay, so you make a 5-foot wide hole in the wall, and it reveals something on the other side. Another empty chamber.
Dude.
I would like to check the south wall again.
Okay. Go ahead and
another hidden door.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Woot. Oh wait, that's intelligence. Oops. Second. Where is that? That one. There we go. Investigation, there you go. Why did I roll the wrong one last time? Did.
What was it? What investigation? Yeah, you're pretty sure there's another door to the south.
Hey guys, I think I found another door.
Huh.
Do you want to try to open that one?
Do it.
Should I try to open it?
I mean, given the history of secret doors and their difficulty in opening, probably think that somebody with a good strength score should try it.
Okay. Should I?
And then if you assist them, they would get advantage.
So I'll try to open the door where I think the door is.
Roll it with advantage. So hit the ADB and roll it again. Not a save, it's a strength check. So double click on your strength score.
On the left, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, the door moves a little bit, but you guys working together, you can get it to break free.
Someone come help open this door.
I'll give it a shot. Advantage? If you want to help me out.
Okay, hang on one second. Alright, so, okay, so, alright. So this chamber opens up and appears empty, and it doesn't appear to have any, doesn't appear to have any other exits. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there you go. So it's another chamber, kind of leading to the west, but there doesn't appear to be another exit. So what did you guys want to do?
I'll head in. I would like to, I guess, check the south wall again for any doors.
I would like to, after he's done checking the south wall, check the west.
Okay, you guys can both roll. It's fine. I need everybody in the room to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, jeez. Hey.
All right, so
wait,
what?
I don't think I should have had advantage on that. Let me try one more time. Okay.
All right, so Dwarf Eater and Suman, a series of crossbow bolts shoot out from the ceiling. As you look up, you notice the ceiling is and it was kind of covered based on all the spider webs and dust that has accumulated over the centuries. But now that the trap has been triggered, a series of crossbow bolts fires from the ceiling. You're all going to take, you two, you're only going to take 2 piercing damage each. But you hear a mechanism, you know, after the, so basically you walk into the room, you hear, and the bolts shoot out, and then following the bolts you hear. So go ahead and roll your investigation checks. So somebody was checking the south and somebody was checking the west.
Yeah, I rolled my investigation. I think I got a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
And actually, I somehow got my investigation check with advantage, and it dropped to 1. So I'm going to take the Gurg initiative and say we can never know which one of those is the right one, and I'm going to roll investigation again, provided.
Okay. All right.
That was worth it.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Guys.
So, yeah, so you begin to search, and I mean, you find multiple kind of cuts in the walls, but you know, you're not sure. You think maybe it might be just part of how the stone was cut in the first place. You don't find anything that jumps out as a secret door. And the same is true for the south wall. South wall is going to take longer to find something just because of the sheer size of the wall. You got to run your hands over kind of every inch of the wall. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and roll initiative at this point, because I want to, you know, we're going to just kind of act in turn. So does everybody have their initiative in? Looks like it. So Suman, you're up first. You want to continue searching the west wall?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it looks like Tracus is going to be first.
Sorry.
Sorry, Tracus. What did you want to do?
Search the east wall.
Search the east wall. Okay. Go ahead. You're pretty sure that you don't find any secret doors on the east wall. That's what you were searching for, yes?
Correct.
Okay. All right, Suman.
I still would like to continue searching the west wall. Do I just do another investigation check?
Yes. If nobody is assisting you, then it is not with advantage.
I'll help him look.
Okay. So go ahead and re-roll it. That's
I wanna look.
intimidation.
Is the wall scared of me?
And not at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, the wall tells you to screw up.
Oh,
What a
that's
jerk.
uncalled for.
So go ahead and make that roll with advantage. Okay, so you find a horizontal slit in the wall on the kind of like north portion that is reminiscent of a door outline. It's going to take you another round to try to trace it out. But you find something that is promising.
Neat.
Salish, you assisted with, so we can turn off the concentration on Fairy Fire.
Sure.
You assisted with the, so I'm going to put you over here.
Yes.
There we go. You assisted with the secret doors search. So, so I'm going to just move on from you.
Sure.
Dark Eyes, what are you doing?
All right, I'll go ahead and check the west wall as well with them, based on the slit they found.
All right.
So I'm going to roll that guy.
All right, yeah. So the group of you definitely find the door and you begin to trace it out. As you get it kind of revealed. So by the end of your turn, you guys manage to reveal the door frame. You know, the markings, the area of cut out stone that could be the door. Dwarf Eater, you're up.
I want to investigate the northwest corner.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Confused again.
Yeah, it looks, you're not sure, but it might be stone.
Great insight. The goblin intelligence.
All right. So I need everybody to make another Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Or sorry, Dexterity saving throw.
Why do I have +8?
I have +8.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
I was on Acrobat in the last life.
And this life, apparently.
Alright, so... Let's see. Alright, so let's see. Dwarf Eater and Sage, 11 points of piercing damage as crossbow bolts shoot out again from the ceiling, catching you by surprise as you continue to investigate and try to reveal the door. Everybody else is okay.
Nice.
Alright, so Salish, you're up.
I just want to
help.
Well, I also want to investigate the ceiling and see if there's anything written on there. Just still concentrating on that poem that said, searching high and low.
Nope, nothing written on the ceiling.
Okay.
Just you just that kind of it's up now that it's fired a couple times. Clearly, there's like some kind of grid system, and there's a series of kind of repeating crossbows apparently behind there that just continually fire, once around.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Wind Wall. It can be 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. So I should be able to cover pretty much everything, just like barely a foot underneath where the arrows should be coming from. And any arrows that hit the wind wall must be deflected upward. So that should help if they're coming from the ceiling. So I'll do that.
Wind wall? Okay, yeah, I see.
Wind wall.
Yeah, I see it. Yep. Okay. Alright, so you create this wall of wind above you. Ceiling's about 20 feet, so there's about a 5-foot buffer between your wind wall and the ceiling.
Sweet.
Alright, Dwarf Eater,
Give
you're
us
up.
a little more time to figure out what's going on in here.
Dwarf Eater, you're up.
Yeah. I have the ability to meld into stone, but I don't know if it's going to do any good.
I can help you push the door open.
Did we find a door?
Absolutely found a door.
Alright, let's try it.
Alright, strength check with advantage. Oh, you wouldn't need it. You managed to push the door open successfully.
What can we see in a room from here?
Another empty room.
Oh yeah. I'd like to go in and check the north wall for any hidden doors.
Okay. Give me an investigation check with advantage.
Ooh, good.
Okay, yeah, most definitely find a hidden door. But that's going to be your
Guys.
turn.
Dude, this is a maze.
Suman.
So okay. We're moving out of initiative.
No,
So
we're still in initiative.
Oh, sorry, I'll move back.
So I take this warmed up corner of this room, and I guess I'll do an investigation check.
So he found a secret door to the north.
Oh, we already know it's there.
We already know it's there.
Did he jiggle the handle and not handle jiggling away?
He didn't jiggle anything.
I'd like to jiggle some things and then move on to the handle.
Okay, well, it doesn't have a handle. You just have to push it open.
Strength check?
Yeah. Yeah, there's nobody there to assist you, so it would not be with advantage. But yes, a strength check.
There's somebody right next to me.
Yeah, but he can't assist you. It doesn't matter, you got it. Okay, so you push it open?
Yep.
Alright, so when you push the door open, you see a room littered with gold and treasures. A narrow path traverses the gold and treasures, and standing in the back of the room is something that looks like... Hold on. Something that looks like this.
Time to go.
The path of the treasures leads up, like right near him, and then forks to the left. And above him is some writing on the wall. But you'd have to get a little closer to be able to read it. It's a little far away.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of gold in here. You should check it out.
Charge him. Uh-oh. Ah!
Alright, so it's his turn. So he looks at the door, but he does not move. Tracus, you're up.
Is the door open? Can I see through to that?
Yes. The door is open. There is gold and treasure piled high on both sides of the room, and he's standing in the back. It looks like he's almost standing on like a small circular pedestal. And there's some writing on the wall behind him. And so there's like a path that kind of cuts through the gold and treasures. It comes up within 5 feet of him, and then it kind of turns to the left. So it's like an L shaped, kind of like an upside down L, or reverse L to the left.
All right, I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay. Hashtag blessed.
Let's step in one more.
Okay. All right. So it is. Well, let me just. He's got a lot of stuff. There we go. All right. So it is. Dark Eyes. It is your turn. Right before. Well, right at the start of your turn. You hear that familiar sound, the whoosh, like as the crossbow bolts fire, but they seem to get caught in that wind wall, and then you just hear this kind of strange sound of them like clattering against the roof over and over again, of that, or against the ceiling of that room over and over again. So it's like whoosh, as the crossbow bolts just bounce back and forth between the wind wall and the ceiling.
So I'm hearing that from this room.
You're hearing it from inside the longer rectangular room, like to the like where Dwarf Eater and Salish are.
Okay. So I can hear bullets. So they're still firing, essentially.
Yep. So, what did you want to do?
Oh no. So, you said the gold goes up and to the left.
So the gold is piled against the walls on the left and right side. There's a path.
Yeah.
There's a path like between it that goes up,
so I can walk up
towards him, and then turns to the left, like right in front of him.
Okay. Does the turn to the left meet up against the wall?
Yes.
I'd like to go there.
Okay, so as soon as you walk into the room, you hear a sound. It's like dun dun dun, and the creature looks at you and says, "Congratulations, you've won the Tomb of Horrors." And now that you're closer, you see that written on the wall that these runes light up. It was kind of faint, but it says "Congratulations" across the wall. It says, "I am the Demi-Lich Acererak. These are my treasures. You have succeeded in surviving the Tomb of Horrors. Take whatever you want. Okay."
Seems legit.
So I don't want to take any of the golds. But so I'm facing the wall. Well, so I follow the path in and go to the left. I would like to
attack.
No.
So well, as soon as you walk up in like near him, the door, the secret door behind you, begins to close. So you hear it slowly as it's beginning to close in front of your party members.
Can I try to grab the door to stop it from closing?
Well, so here's how I'm going to play it. I'm going to give your party members the option of either entering the room, or you exiting the room. What is your choice?
I'll enter the room.
So is it up to me or is it up to everyone?
Well, so up after I hear if the other party members. So we're going to briefly blip out of initiative here for a second. That you guys hear the door slowly closing. Did you want to go in the room or did you want to be closed behind the door?
I'm going in.
Okay, everybody that's going in, go in. And just in the last, like those four squares at the back of the room, just go ahead and line yourselves up. Okay, so you all go into the room then.
Yeah.
All right, so the door continues to close. And ultimately, when it gets all the way closed, you hear it go, and then you hear a sound, almost a mechanical sound, as a, what sounds like a device is activated, and he says, the Lich says, yeah, so congratulations, here's all the treasure, so like help yourselves and stuff, but here it is, and then when you've got all your treasure, like you can go. I'll open the door for you.
Are there any weapons in with the treasure, or is it just gold?
Yeah, no, there's what looks like armor, shields, swords, like rings, wands, staves, everything you can imagine is just piled up all over the place. Alright, so we're going to step back into initiative. So, Dark Eyes, I'm going to pause you. We're going to move on to Dwarf Eater.
Right.
So Dwarf Eater, what did you want to do? So you hear this message from a Sararak, the Demi-Lich, that here is his treasure and you can have it. And so what did you want to do?
I'm going to take my action to do prayer of healing to heal everybody.
So
there's
you've
3
got,
of us injured.
Yeah, 3 of you here. Yeah, that's fine.
I've got everybody targeted, I think.
Prayer of healing, I think, takes 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it does.
Nuts.
So did you want to take 10 minutes to cast it? I mean, this is, clearly the end, right?
Yeah.
You guys won. This is it. You won the Tomb of Horrors, right?
Good thing. It's getting close to midnight.
Yeah.
Yep. Then I won't. My character won't pick up anything, and he wants to go through the door at the end.
Well, there's no door. It's just a wall.
Okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna let the other people go.
Okay. Salish?
Yeah, I say to the Lich, open the door now.
Well, I mean, there's treasure and stuff, right? You guys want that, right? I mean,
Nope. Open the door.
You're like adventurers and stuff, right?
Okay, I cast banishment.
Okay.
Wait, I'm a druid. I don't have banishment. Okay.
Wait, I cast a spell I can't cast. Oh wait.
Yeah. Be nice if I could. I'm going to gee then.
So he starts to repeat. So congratulations. Like I said, you won. You won D&D. You won the Tomb of Horrors. Here's a bunch of treasure and stuff. So help yourselves. Cool.
I'm gonna cast geese on him.
All right.
And see if I can get him to lead us out of this room to the next room. Hang on 1 second though. There you go. Now it's at the right DC.
Okay. So. All right. He succeeds. But in his success, it's weird. It's almost as if, like, he was completely unfazed. Like, normally you cast a spell even if somebody succeeds, like, there's some effort associated with the success, right? It doesn't seem to faze him at all. He's got the same kind of look on his face. He's just now repeating the, like, so you won. Like, he points up to the sign. He's like, congratulations. So he points to himself, Demi-Lich, Sararak, Tomb of Horrors, you won. There you go. Alright. Suman. Suman, what are you doing?
I mean, I take the treasure.
Okay, so you start picking some stuff up.
Yeah, and shoving it right up there into my pockets.
Okay.
Yum.
So you reach down and you see a a battle axe, kind of propped up against the wall. It looks amazing.
All right, and I reach for it, and I try to grab the.
Yeah, so you reach out and you grab it, and you kind of grab it for a second, and as you're holding it, you pick it up and you look at it, and it just starts to melt. Like it starts to liquefy in your hands.
Does it feel hot?
It's starting to. At first, no. But it begins to kind of run down your hands, and you know, and as bits of it like drip to the floor and touch other treasure on the floor, the other treasure on the floor begins to liquefy as well. And so, you know, all of this treasure begins to turn into hot, you know, or well, right now warm, but getting hotter liquid, as the room begins to fill with this gold liquid. Yeah, that's going to be your turn. Trachis, what are you doing? So you see this, the room starts to fill up with like liquid, it almost looks like liquid gold. And you know, Suman, your hand starts to burn a little bit, but it's not painful. It's like touching a one of those like pocket warmer things on a cold day. Like you know, it's tingling at this point, but it's getting warmer. So Trachis, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on him.
Okay.
On Asarak.
All right. Okay, it appears to hit him right in the chest, but it passes through him and hits the wall behind him, and he looks down and he goes, hey guys, not cool. Like, I gave you all this treasure, and now you guys are kind of being jerks, right? Trying to shoot me with stuff. That's not cool. All right, well, enjoy your treasure. Congratulations. So I'm gonna need Trachis. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw if you're going to try to avoid the liquid.
Oh.
All right, you fail. So the liquid begins to pool around your boots, and that's going to be the end of your turn. So how did that happen? Oh, hold on. All right, so Dark Eyes, you're up. I'll need, at the start of your turn, I'll need a dexterity saving throw, please. The liquid is starting to, it's starting to get difficult to not step in it. Okay. You're kind of tiptoeing around it at this point. So what did you want to do?
So I wanted to the path that was there leading off to the left into the wall.
It's starting to disappear. The path, by the way, because of this like gold liquid is starting to flood the pathway. But yes, it leads directly to your left.
So I wanted to check the wall for any further hidden exits.
Okay, investigation check. Yeah, 100%. You find a secret door.
Now, can I try to push it open?
No, not on this turn. Not on your turn.
On this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the investigation took your entire turn.
Sure. All right.
All right. So Dwarf Eater, you're up. I need a dexterity saving throw. don't know why that was with advantage.
Yeah, a lot of the rolls seem to randomly happen with advantage. It's weird. Even without
I didn't have it checked.
Okay. So you're successful. That's fine.
All right. I want to help push that. I want to push that door open since he found it.
Okay. So you kind of carefully navigate your way up there. Go ahead and give me a strength check. No, you're unsuccessful.
Can I use cast a spell?
No, I mean, so from where you are, kind of tiptoeing your way around this liquid to get up to where he is to try to push that door, that's going to be your whole turn, I think.
Okay.
Oops, hold on. Suman, you're up. Dexterity saving throw. Suman.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Sorry, the million things on my screen. I lost my actual character.
You can click on your portrait in the upper left.
Yeah, I got it. That was a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, please. Alright, you are unsuccessful. So as the liquid begins to pool around your feet, and it rises up to about your ankles. So you're going to take 9 points of fire damage. I got it. I added it to your sheet. You're going to take 9 points of fire damage as you feel your ankles begin to burn. What did you want to do?
I mean, the lich is a not a physical thing that we can attack. Nothing else is my ankles are gone. Even if there's an exit, at this point I think I'm panicking. So I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep on the floor.
Okay.
That is my turn.
All right, so you're gonna lay in the liquid.
That is correct.
Okay, Trachis, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic
On
the liquid
On the
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. At what level?
I would probably say 5th.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and roll a d20, and add your spellcasting modifier.
I am. Yes.
Nice.
All right. So this is a very high level spell. It begins to recede. So some of it begins to turn into like stone. So you see like small kind of pebbles begin to form on the tops of it, but you think it's going to take a little while to totally reverse the effects of this spell. So you begin to see on the top of the golden liquid, like, you know, these like small pebbles at first, and then rocks, you know, and then like little kind of pieces of rock, almost like lava cooling. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
All right, so that's what you see. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
That's all.
I didn't get your dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
All right, you're fine. Salish, start with a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Ooh. I'm okay, right?
Not exactly.
Missing a leg, but otherwise you're fine.
So you're gonna take 10 points of fire damage. I'll just go ahead and put it on. Oh, you got it.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So what would you like to do?
Can I try to open the secret door that he found, or?
Absolutely.
All right, let's try that.
So you carefully make your way over to the secret door with your kind of ankles burning.
Yep. And then try to open it with a strength check.
Okay.
Also good. Also good. My shoulder hurts.
Yeah, not quite. The pain from the burning around your ankles distracts you, and you can't seem to push the door open. All right, so Dwarf Eater at the top of the initiative order.
Oh boy.
What did you want to do?
Oh my god, I rolled another 2 for
If you wanted to try to push the door open with all the people trying to push it open at the same time, I will give you advantage.
Yes. Everybody try.
Leroy Jenkins.
Son of
No. Yeah. Roll it with advantage.
Boy, oh boy, guys.
Oh, redo.
Mulligan.
Son
Yes.
of
Okay.
It dropped a
All right.
1.
So you push the door open to reveal another chamber. However, there is a small slit in the floor, probably about 3 or 4 inches wide, that runs the length of the eastern wall of this room. And as the secret door pushes open, the golden liquid begins to funnel down into this this small chamber, and there's an area of this room, or the majority of this room, that that is free from the liquid. So you can quickly make your way into this other room. I think we may need to stop here for the night. We can try to reconvene again relatively soon. Took a little bit longer than I expected, just all things considered. I think we made some decent progress, but we still do have a ways to go. So if you guys don't object, maybe we'll everybody kind of move into this room here.
Am I even still alive at this point?
Well, you see the secret door open and the liquid begins to pour out. Do you stay laying in the liquid, or do you get up and try to move to the door?
I mean, how warm is the liquid at this point? Is it still burning, or is it
not, it's doing 2d6 damage per turn.
Just per turn. Yeah, I guess I move.
Okay, so we'll just put you in there. And so when you walk through the door, the illusory image of the Lich says, "Hey, guys, no, this is not that way. You're not allowed to go that way. The treasure's here. Okay, but I mean, okay. Well,
I love this guy."
He says, well, I'm going to tell my dad," and then he just disappears. So with that, we're going to go ahead and stop for the night. I know it's getting late. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the outro here in a second, but really had a great time playing with you guys. We'll reconvene this. We'll do a part 2 here very soon in the future, maybe even next Saturday. So thank you all, and this is Roleplay Network 5e Speedruns signing off.